Good afternoon and welcome. I hope everybody's having a beautiful, wonderful day. This is a new setup for me, so tell me if you can't hear me. No, Dodo. No. Thank you for those floating hearts. Appreciate that. Greatest Gordy, what's up? Thanks for being in the chat, buddy. And go to your channel right now and subscribe to you. You now have 428 subscribers. Thank you, Gordy. Yes, it is real. What's up, Pooksy Cat? Pooksy Cat 420? Yes, it's real. It is not pre-recorded. I can put some pre-recorded stuff up there, though, if you'd like. Let's see, what do I got here pre-recorded already? I got this one. I can make much smaller. There you go, you see the difference there. The real one and the pre-recorded one. The other one's a little bit older. But the big picture is a real picture. It's just a remote camera. I'm in the basement right now, and that's the living room. No, we don't have any cats in the house. Cat is one of the trigger words in our house. They kind of go bonkers over the word. Pooksy. I'm going to your channel and subscribing to you. You now have 3 subscribers. Thank you for being in the chat. Oh, mostly because they just want to eat it. They see a feline and they want to eat it. It's because they just run away and they want to chase, and we don't let them. So if I had to guess, it's because we don't let them chase the dog. We don't let the dogs chase the cats. So, but we've got four of them. There's actually four dogs. We've got Zuma, Annie, Letty, which is hidden, and the newest addition, Shadow. I think it's legal. Our Annie there is part husky, part Rottweiler. Nobody's ever said anything to us about whether or not that's not okay. And I've seen other husky mixed breeds. Thank you for subscribing, Galaxy Kitty. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. You are 4,901 for subscriptions. Thank you. We're on our way to 5K. It has been a long and arduous journey. Starting about six to no 9 months, at least 9 months ago. You'll see they're gonna fight over that toy that Annie's got right now at some point. If Annie doesn't keep it from him, because I put some peanut butter in there. Our 5 like checkpoint. We are now at 6 likes. Let me give out some points in the chat. Everybody earns 120 points every 5 minutes. Those points can be used towards the games. And once you reach level 5 in the chats, then each of your levels will be worth 1 million points. And if we've got it in stock, which we don't at the moment, I can give them peanut butter. I'll put peanut butter on my nose for you guys and embarrass myself by letting them lick it off. Ah, you deleted cringe videos. I've got a gaming channel that I like to put up on the Purple app. I too have a Purple app account. Luna the puppy with a 1 month. W's in the chat for Luna the puppy. If you guys aren't subscribed to Luna the puppy, he's got a cute pup himself. Uh, I think it's a Pomeranian Husky, a Pomsky, or it might just be a Husky. I forget. Do we feed them raw or doggy food? Says Pooksy. Nice, 1500 is nice. You're well on your way. My goal is the 5K and then to 10K after that. We feed them a lot of table scraps in addition to unlimited supply of dog kibble. Hey, 4 months for the real space nut. W's in the chat for real space nut. What's up, Julie? You got some VIPs returning here. It already says that my phone is overheating. It's only been doing stuff for like 20 minutes. Level up, level up, level up. Like I said before, once you reach level 5, each of your levels are worth 1,000,000 points apiece. Yes! Yes, Julie. We've been monetized and receiving ad revenue for, oh geez, since like October. They've been down there in the corner. But yes, they get unlimited supply of doggy foods. If you look in some of my shorts, you can see I've got the dog dishes in there at one point or another. We put about 7 pounds of food into the dog dish, and then it just drops as they need it, want it, etc. Don't you worry about it, Julie. It's all right. Uh, yeah, I don't recommend feeding your dog chocolate, but I have seen very small dogs eat a large amount of chocolate and be absolutely fine. I had a girlfriend in high school, and she's got a bunch of dachshunds. And one of the dachshunds got a hold of some chocolate covered coffee beans and chocolate covered espresso beans and ate the whole bag and then had the zoomies. So I think every once in a while it's alright, but it's definitely not good for them. It has something to do with the way that their body digests the chocolate. You want to tame a raccoon or a fox? Good luck. I've seen videos of people who've tamed raccoons, and it's super cute, but I can't imagine what that's like. Get a fox. Yeah, if I had to choose between raccoon or fox, I'd probably go fox. Exotic animals. Like like a python? 7 Dr. Peppers. That might be too many Dr. Peppers. Maybe you want to slow down on the Dr. Peppers. Or you might have to go see a Dr. Pepper. Your dad had a piranha fish? That sounds really cool. I can't imagine keeping it with others, though. Nah, it's never too much. No, it might just be too much. 7 Dr. Pepper. Well, I guess it depends how often you drink them and how close a succession you had them. One after the other is probably not good for you. 7 in a day is probably not good for you either. I'm pretty sure they have like a serving size on them, don't they? Let's see. The serving size on a Pepsi is 1 can. But it doesn't say anything about limiting. Whereas, like on Monster cans and energy drinks, it says like not to have more than 2 cans per day. What are you gonna do when you run out? Uh-oh. Somebody's got a sneaker. Hold on. If you didn't believe it was live, now you know that it is. I'm reading comments and responding to the dogs. But you can see in that little video at the bottom there the size difference and how much she's grown. Get your mom to buy more. Kind of a free face reveal. Kind of. I'm wearing my new Xbox headphones. They've got a Bluetooth option for them. But my controller broke. So now I don't have a controller. First I didn't have a mic, now I don't have a controller. Nope, the little video is not live. The big one is live. And this is something cool. Let's see. I've got... Let's take away this one. We'll add this one. Check this one out. This one's not live either, but you can see how big that green screen is. And at some point there, Izuma goes and sits on the couch. There she is. How cool would that be if she was just floating? I'll get my 8th Dr. Pepper. I prefer PlayStation, but I've been using Xbox because my newest PlayStation is PlayStation 3. And I've got an Xbox One that I salvaged from a house that was abandoned. The newer Xboxes aren't as bad as the older Xboxes. But I still feel like the controller is a bit more clunky. It is quite convenient for going onto the Purple app, though. Yeah, the whole Julie, Julie, Julie. I don't know. I would be careful drinking that much sugary beverages. I mean, I'm kind of a hypocrite because I like to drink Monster, and I can drink Monster all day long, and this is probably my 5th cup of coffee with sugar in it. So I'm not really one to talk when it comes to how you should eat and drink your your stuff, but I would be careful. It can't be healthy to have that much Dr. Pepper in a day. Like, I know it's not healthy to have that much Monster in a day. If you're looking for wings, Red Bull will not give them to you. At least not with a 4-pack. Tomorrow, tomorrow. This is a G26 4th gen. I don't typically open carry when I'm outside the house. But I live in Maine, so we've got constitutional carry here. The real question is, +1 or not +1? I think it's because Pooksy saw my sidearm when I went and got that sneaker away from Shadow.
So are you carrying plus one or are you carrying not plus one? Hmm. Yep, personal protection and home defense. And I've been carrying for, geez, probably 4 or 5 years. Always plus, yes. I like the 26 because it's very slim, but it only comes with a 10 plus 1. But the 26 is capable of carrying the same magazines as the 19 and the 17. So I've got a, what is this one? 20? I think it might be 21. 21 plus 1 or 20 plus 1? Yes, you have to be 21 or older, unless you're in the armed forces or the police academy. And it's the only one we've got in our house is the one that I carry. I've gone to the range with it, and I didn't carry plus 1 until I had put 2 or 300 rounds through it. I wanted to be confident in the trigger pull and in the handling and that kind of thing. Safety first. Always safety first. In my old car, my old sedan, I had these license plate lights that were, there was an electrical issue with the license plate lights, and even though I switched them to LED, they would still blink on and off, so I got pulled over one time. Of course, exercising my Second Amendment rights. So, hands on the steering wheel, no sudden movements, identify that you're exercising your rights immediately upon interaction. And they were really cool about it. They were like, "Where's it at? Cool. You know, you leave it there." And I'm like, "It don't need to go anywhere past the traffic stop. No worries. It's gonna stay there." Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the main reason why I won't open carry is because I don't want the stairs, and you lose the element of surprise. You know what I mean? And what I've noticed is I give a crap a lot less about the little things. You know, like when somebody calls you a name or something. In my high school days, I might have been like, "What'd you say? Say it again, punk." You know, something dumb like that. try to engage with that person who's just being stupid. And in my adult age, now I've got a 6-year-old son, so I've got reason to exercise my rights and defend my home in the event that I need to. But I find myself ignoring that other nonsense a lot more. Like, I just brush it off. Guess what? So your brother's annoying because he wants you to take a bath, but you just keep drinking Dr. Peppers. Your sister and her boyfriend is in a short film. Oh goodness, do I dare to ask? What's up, Need? Need. Thank you for popping in the chat, Denise. I'm going to your channel now and subscribing to you. Thank you, thank you. You now have 27 subscribers. You're more than halfway there if you wanted to go live. 23 more to go. Oh, I understood what you meant about it being a short film. Um, I was just hesitant to ask because the way you worded it was that your sister and her boyfriend are in a short film. So I was like, oh boy, is this going down a road? Is it one of those films? Oh no. Denise, I hope you're having a beautiful and wonderful day. Your funny German Shepherd, Stormy Girl. What makes your German Shepherd funny? Having 4 dogs, you learn that each and every single one of them has a different type of personality. Stardashian's Gig Life Unleashed, one of our members here. I did a while back. It's been a couple months like this now. I changed it shortly after being monetized. Let's see, November 11th, 2025, I changed the name, the display name, and the profile image. Today at 6:30, you get to go see, and the whole family's going. Well, hopefully it's all right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would totally gift a membership, but I don't have $1. I'm waiting on YouTube to pay me. Oh, that's all right. Still a member though. What you got the pause too. Pause are 2-month members. That's right. At the end of your membership of 1 month, you get a free super chat. That's what Stardashian's Gig Life Unleashed just did. They've got a channel too. Stardashian's got a channel. And I missed the 10 like checkpoint. We got 13 likes in the chat. Let me get some points here. Tay Tay. Tay Tay, Tay Tay, Tay Tay. What's up, Tay Tay? It's been a while. Oh, that's cute. Dayton, NYC. You see how big Shadow's gotten since that little video at the bottom? Oh, you had karaoke last night? If somebody does gift a membership, it's random. You're welcome, Julie. You're welcome. It'll be random. It'll go out to a random person who's passed on by. Tay Tay! They don't have to. I'm just glad you guys are here. I hope everybody's having a beautiful and wonderful Friday. Anybody got any plans for the weekend? Wait. Let's back it up. What did you guys do for New Year's? Thursdays at 8 p.m. Karaoke every week? Nice. Yes. Am I mistaking you for somebody else? It's been a while, so my memory's a little bit fuzzy. Isn't that Tay Tay? On fire for why? See if I can't put this somewhere it's not in the way. How about here? Yes! Tay Tay! See? Of course I remember you, Tay Tay. Thank you for that 100, Luna the Puppy! If you guys like dog channels, Luna the Puppy's got a channel. Like I said, Stardashian's got a channel too. I saw them one time, like, fill an order from the store and deliver it. They do DoorDash for their thing. In, like, all of 15 minutes. Like, drive there, fill the order, check out, and delivery. It was nuts. Absolute pro. Julie, are you stinking? Are you stinking up the house? You got smelly feet or something? Keeps telling you to go take a bath. No, you're a great dude. And we love seeing you here. Thank you for being here. If you were to get given a membership, do you have to pay or no? The answer to that is no. If somebody gifts a membership to the chat and you receive it, it will expire on its own and you would have to manually renew it. Even if you had a payment plan on file, you would still have to renew it manually. If you buy yourself a membership, it'll renew automatically if you've got a payment plan on file, but you can cancel it the moment that you buy it, and then it won't automatically renew. So that's what I'll do when I buy memberships because I don't typically have money rolling in. So I will buy a membership and then I'll go into my Google Play account and then I'll cancel the membership so that it doesn't automatically renew. But it's still valid for the month. Ah, they want you to be squeaky clean for the movie. You do your thing. Don't ruin your phone. You won't be able to come back if you ruin your phone. You have to get a new phone. And that will be sad. We'll see how long this other phone lasts. It told me it was overheating at 20 minutes, and it's now been 48 minutes. So, I don't know what this phone is talking about. Like, maybe it'll just shut stuff down when it gets too hot. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. We get one more like in the chat. We can give out 15,000 points. We've got 14 likes. I like to give out 1,000 points for every like, every 5 likes. So for 5 likes, 5,000, 10 likes, 10,000, so on and so forth. Hey, there it is. Thank you for double tapping that screen. Let's give out some of those points. Let me see. Has it been 5 minutes? See, that's why I like to remind you guys, and that's why I reward you with the points. In addition to the 120 points everybody gets for every 5 minutes, I give out 1,000 points for every like, every 5 likes. And if you beat Botrix here, Botrix the robot, I will give out 100,000 points to everybody who beats Botrix here. Nobody beat Botrix here today. Peanut butter. Yes. Tay-Tay's trying to get me to give the dogs some peanut butter. But I already gave them some. I don't know if Annie's... She looks like she's sleeping right now. But there was some peanut butter inside that toy there. I think Tay-Tay's looking for a close-up on the doggos. We don't have the right peanut butter. Well, we do, but it's for the people. We don't have dog peanut butter. And I don't think the other people in the house would appreciate it if I was double dipping a spoon that the dogs had licked in the peanut butter for people's. And I still haven't figured out how to get a payout from Google. We have like 200 bucks sitting there waiting for Google to pay me. So as soon as I figure that out, I'm going to go get a couple jars of peanut butter so that we'll always have it on hand. I don't know how we did it. We went through so much peanut butter, teaspoon at a time. I don't understand how we did it. Right? I can make that a little bit bigger so you guys can see just how little she really was. She was so little back then. The zoom was all up in the camera's face. And she's like the same size as Annie now, maybe even bigger. Yeah, she's over 50 pounds now, if you can believe it. Yeah, she's like 54 pounds when we had her weighed last. And she's officially registered too. She's all up to date on her shots and she's registered. She's got her own little jingly jangly hanging from her neck. She's finally growing into those big old ears of hers, so she's not going to get carried off by the wind. I got her a collar for Christmas, so she matches Zuma. They both got black collars. Going to hide off in the corner, I see. Yeah. You did a face reveal on the community? Uh oh. Should I be worried? Are you making a pooty face? The kissy face? At least she's got something she's allowed to have this time. Not my son's sneaker. Oh, good. The MySpace face. You might be too young to know what MySpace is. MySpace was like Facebook. When social media first started hitting the market and stuff like that. Before Facebook was big, there was MySpace. And there was my yearbook and things like that. And that was before Twitter or X and all this stuff. I didn't look yet. I've got one phone doing reading comments. One of them is streaming the channel content, and then the other one is upstairs as the remote camera. So I can't go looking yet. But I'll see it. I know I'll see it, especially if you posted it on my community page. Because I'll get the notification for it in the studio. And I'll see it there. Green light is command lantern. if I'm available, the lantern will be green. Yeah, it's a visual indicator. For those of you who come around often enough. Yeah, red means no, green means go. During the Christmas season, I just had it changing colors. Because it has, I think it's 5 different colors. Well, it's got 3 different lights inside of it, and it does a combination of 5 different colors. It's got blue, red, and green lights. And then it does a combination of blue and red, blue and green and red, and red and blue? Or did I say that already? And the rainbow one is just for fun. Yep. It's just a strobe for fun. Letty's hiding for some reason. I don't know. She's in the kitchen or something. How many commands do I have? I think I've got over 150. I got a lot. Lots and lots of commands. Yeah. I have a lot. Dana! Yeah, we've been slowly adding to them. Shadow got her own command. And each of them have their own commands. Tete's seen them before. She's gonna keep making me move this little guy around, isn't she? Why don't I just put it over here? Well, of course it's gonna block the couch there if I put it there. Okay. I'll just put it there. How's that? Somebody's upping their XP with the commands there. Seen a lot of them pop out. Some of them are just random, but they're there. And if you're wondering what the points are for, that's games. 21. The answer's always 21. Don't you know? It's always 21. Every math question, the answer's always 21. Woo! Illogical math. I was on point with that one, too. I knew that one right away. You've got 43,000. What does that mean? Let's see. No, it's 430,710. Those are points you can use towards the games. The game with the highest payout is roulette. I'll give everybody a chance to play roulette here. Shucks, I was off by one. Give out 54,000 points for everybody to play roulette at least once. The points can be used in the store. What's Shadow doing under that couch? Yes, there is a store. You can exchange your points for levels. Redeem face is 50,000. You can buy an auto pin for 50,000. And then redeem PB on the nose is out of stock. Error 404 will take 5 million points from you. And it costs 1 billion points to flip the camera around until somebody decides to use the restore the camera command. Well, there's not likely to be much to see, except for the wall if you flip the camera around right now. Yes. The gamble command will work with any number between 1 and 100,000. The slots command costs 50,000 to play, and the roulette command costs 54,000 to play. Only because 36 times 54 is 300. Or is it 3,000? 36 times 54 is... Either way, the payout for winning the roulette is 3 million. I think you had one too many zeros on that one. I'm working on getting more stuff in the store. Just how to incorporate it into ways for you guys to spend the points without having to, like, it would be great if I could like put a footprint on a postcard and send it to you for X amount of points, but then people would need to give me their address for me to send them things like that, and that's kind of personal information. And I don't want to be asking people for their address and making them uncomfortable. So it kind of limits what I can do with the points. At one point, I was using a bank system and I was banking people's points, but then I had to create custom commands for every single bank account that I opened. Later, Tay Tay. Tay Tay Tay. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. It is after 1:30 at this point. Yeah, it became a lot of work, so I shut down the banking system and I turned it into 1 million points per level. You do your thing. We'll be here for a little bit. I think. Maybe for another 20 minutes. That's when the kiddo gets home and he'll want to occupy the living room. We started later than we should have today. So we're not even an hour and 15 minutes in. I should have started earlier. I was messing around with the setup I've got in the basement for the video games instead of going live when I should have been. I'm surprised that the phone has held out. It's been telling me for almost an hour now that the phone was too hot. Yes, I will see the community post. It's usually about once a week that I'll go through and read everybody's comments on every single uh, post or short or long form video and respond to them or give them a like and a heart. So I will definitely see it. I used to do it every day. It was just part of the day. There's Ladybug. but then it became too time consuming. You know, when you put out 10 shorts a day and you get a comment on every single one. But I definitely read everybody's comments, and if it's something like emojis or how cute, I'll just give it a thumbs up and a heart. But if there's a question in there or something like that, then I actually respond. A cold bath, no hot water. That's wild. I could never do that. I like the water super hot. Super hot. Like the bathroom is super steamy when I get out. So is it kind of like a pool then? I heard somebody squeal. There goes Shadow right up a lady's butt. Shelly! It is supposed to be really good for you. Shelly, Shelly! Ooh, look at that. Shelly's into the doggos. That means Shelly is a 3-month member at the moment. Ah, so like an ice bath. Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to be super rejuvenating to have a cold shower or cold bath. It does something to your body on a primal level. Shelly earned her mod by being here every day for the whole live stream. And then also, Shelly and me are on the same team, for lack of better words. Um, we're both working with Creative Media Madness, and the same studio producer, aka studio manager, content manager, editor, creator. Shelly is a content creator herself, and we work with the same team. And like I've said before, Shelly's one of the only 3 mods that I have. I've got Lady Schnoodle, I've got Shelly, and I've got Mr. Space Nut. And we've seen 2 out of 3 of those today. It's like, Shelly, are you okay in there? It's like, yeah, I'm just really excited. Oh yeah, we can't be doing that. We gotta have our privacy in the tub. See, the last time I took a bath, like not a shower, a bath, I think I was home by myself, and I think I made the bath, and then I think I made myself an adult beverage and just sat in there for hours. She is a good mod. I was saying the same thing, Shelly. I was like, I don't know how she does it. There's no way. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to handle it. I like super hot showers. So there's no way I would be able to handle a cold bath. That would just. It would put my whole body into shock. Yes, me too. Super steamy. Like, if you can see yourself in the mirror when I get out of the shower, then it wasn't me in the shower. I would have to assume it's a word puberty. Boys start getting mustaches and armpit hairs, and girls get wider hips and appendages on their upper body. It's a primal thing. Yeah, that means the monthly monster is only around the corner. Mood swings and cramps. Woohoo! The widening of the hips is your body's primal way of preparing you for childbirth. It's normal. Growing up, I had two sisters and three nieces. So before you know it, you'll be bra shopping. See? You're already on your way. Bra shopping already. I'm not ignoring your comments. Some of them are just not. I'll let Shelly handle some of those comments. You can say it, or if it's not, um, if you think it's weird, then just get rid of your comment after. You can retract it once she sees it. The important part is to be comfortable with your body. I would have to say it's kind of like earwax. It's one of those things your body produces, and it's meant to keep that part of your body from getting dust and dirt in it. Growing up sucks. Growing up sucks. Don't ever grow up. 1 out of 10 do not recommend. If I'm not mistaken, yellow could be a sign of bacterial issue. So keep an eye on that. If it's yellow and also itchy, then it could be a bacterial thing. Just keep an eye on it. I think you'll be all right. That's why I said could be. Could be. Not always. Just keep an eye on it. One of the things you need to do as you grow up is pay attention to your body. Always, always, always listen to your body because your body will tell you what it needs. If you pay attention closely enough, your body will tell you what food you need to eat and what food you shouldn't eat. Just like an allergy, right? Your body says, hey, I can't handle this food. Get it out of here. And it'll react in a way. Always listen to your body. Nobody is going to be able to tell you what your body needs better than you. Now, if there's a burning or itching sensation, then you should probably see a doctor, or maybe ask your mom or your aunt or somebody to check it out. Make sure that there's not abnormalities going on. But the best way to know what's happening with your body is to pay attention to it. So always pay attention. Doesn't yogurt help? Yes and no. Yogurt's got what's called live cultures, and typically it's good for your stomach. And also, your body does a certain amount of natural cleaning, so you can actually clean your body too much, same as eating too much of one kind of vegetable. Like if you eat nothing but carrots all day long, every single day, you can actually overdose on carotene. Or if you drink too much water, you can overdose on water. So everything in moderation, you know. When it comes to your body, like I said, pay attention to it. Your body will tell you what it needs. Yes, but in moderation, Shelley. It's alright to drink only water. But if you're drinking 3 gallons of water in an hour, that's too much. Your body doesn't need 3 gallons of water every hour. You know what I mean? You're gonna make yourself sick doing that. Everything in moderation. Well, are you noticing that you're bloating or you're using the toilet too often? It could just be that you need more electrolytes. Maybe add a pinch of salt to your water. I know it may sound a little weird, but if you add a little pinch of salt to your water, it'll help give you the electrolytes that your body needs. Bloated could mean a couple different things. Ladies experience bloating when they have cramps. You can also experience bloating if you have too much liquid. Um, it's your body's way of storing it because it doesn't know what to do with it. It should be a pretty easy Google search also. Um, hey Google, what happens if I drink too much water? I think they call it dry drowning. But this brings me back to my point where I said everything in moderation. That might not be a subject for this channel. It's a boy thing. It's a personal boy thing that not every boy has. You can, but you're probably not gonna like what you find. Not gonna lie. You can look it up. I would read the text about it before you look at pictures about it. Because you're probably gonna get grossed out. Yeah, read what it says before you look at the pictures of what it says. um, that's a mom or dad question, I think. Hey, Julie leveled up, leveled up, leveled up, leveled up. Julie's down level 9. Julie's been climbing those levels like crazy. Yeah, did you not like what you found? Yeah. So I said you probably just want to read about it before you look at pictures about it. Yeah, a barfy face was exactly what I was expecting. I tried to warn you. I tried to warn you. Nowadays, they remove that unless you otherwise specify that you don't want that procedure to happen to your baby. But it's standard procedure at the hospital for them to just go ahead and remove that. Um, well, there's a lot of pictures out there, and there's a lot of videos out there. Pretty much anything and everything that you could look up on Google has got a picture or video about it. Yeah, now you know. But like I said, baby boys typically will have a procedure done to have that removed, unless the parents specifically request that the procedure does not get done. And I'm sure you figured out what that procedure is called. I did try to warn you. I said you're probably going to want to read about it. I did try to warn you. You're going to want to read the words instead of look at the images. Um, well, in some religious communities, it's a standard practice. Um, a lot of scientists believe that it's cleaner to have the procedure done. Like it's more cleanly. Yeah. Um, less areas to clean. It's equivalent to, not having a hand, right? If you didn't have a hand, you would only have one hand to clean. Or if you've got a shaved head, right? You have less hair to clean. Similar concept. Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that one. It's a boy thing. You don't need to worry about that. That's a boy thing. Yeah. It sounds kind of like there needs to be an adult that should answer these questions for you. These are puberty and birds and bees questions. So, you should probably ask an adult in your life. One that you trust and you're comfortable with, because it's going to be a very uncomfortable topic. My day's been good. I've been feeling very unproductive the last few days. I've been doing a lot of sleeping, and I'm not sure. Apparently, there's a bunch of sunspots, and like the cosmic stuff apparently affects me. Like when there's a full moon out, I tend to not get any sleep. Oh, and it's that time. I'm gonna have to use our buy command and our end command, and we're gonna have to get out of here. The kiddo's gonna be home any minute. And we want to remind everybody, be nice to each other. We have more fun when we're nice to each other. And hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye everybody. Thanks for coming out. We love you. Bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you.